Welcome back to our NuWave Leadership YouTube channel, and this is Vishnupriya Aristo, one of the co-founders of NuWave Leadership, and myself, Sabrina Lindner, the other co-founder of NuWave Leadership. And we are here again today to listen to the exciting and really insightful answers of the collective of one, after Vishnupriya asked very deep questions around what our relationship actually is with the source. So here is the next question around that. Vishnupriya, over to you.
Yes, so as a follow-up question from the last one, by the way, if you haven't watched question 12, we would highly recommend you watch question 12 before this, because this is really a follow-up question on that. So the question was, from that side of things, is there really a separation between the source and human beings? So I guess I was going a little deeper into that same topic. So asking, is there really a separation between source and human beings? Because as I said, in multiple different schools of thought, it comes in as there is a separation. So which is why I asked this question. So over to you, Sabrina. Tell us what the COO said.
Yes, and I still remember when we channeled that particular question, the answer came so fast. I remember Vishnupriya was still asking the question, and then already there was the no. And some high level of amusement kind of in the energy. So here goes the answer. No, you are just a part of it because everything is just energy. So there's no separation. It is just a creation. The humans are just a creation of that energy, created by that energy. But there is also so much more that is created by that energy. It is just an interesting bit, a little piece, that this creation called human believes that they are sort of separate from other creations that this energy has made over, however long it has been in existence. So really, there is no separation. The energy that flows is the same energy that you are. Vishnupriya, what would you like to add to this wonderful response that we received from the collective of one?
Yes, absolutely. It's like, again, a reconfirmation to what we were discussing in the last question, last video, which is there is no separation between you and the source. It's the same energy that is running through this entire universe. Again, imagine, just to have a imaginative visual example, imagine that beautiful ocean and the ocean waves. Everything is ocean, everything is water, and that water is what we are calling as the god or the source, right? So that's the source, and it's like the entire energy is source, and everything that you are made up of is the source. So therefore the schools of thought that tells that you are god is true in this case, because god is just energy and you are the same energy. And in fact, there exists nothing other than god in this entire universe. So everything that you can see in front of you, everything that exists in this entire universe is God, because God is just that energy behind everything, right? So therefore, there's no separation between you and God or you and Source, and everything that you are made up of is the same material, so to speak, that which we call as God or Source. Over to you, Sabrina.
Yes, and for someone who in the last video I shared that I come from a background where there is really no source or creator or God in that sense. So for someone coming from that upbringing and that school of thought, it would actually mean the concept of God is just another creation of that energy. And really what there is just that energy, nothing else. And everything that is just an expression of that energy that exists in the universe. And again, it strips away all the right and wrongs, good or bad, the boxes and labels that we have put on different religions, on different cultural practices around spirituality or not spirituality. All that suddenly is like blown up. And I remember when we started asking these questions, actually, Vishnupriya and myself had that experience. We felt like, oh, wow, it's like everything has been swept away and we have to find a new language, new definitions for things that let go of these kind of boxes and these kind of labels that were created. Not from a perspective that they are wrong, but from a perspective like we want to just let the energy flow because that's all there is to do, basically. Anything to add, Vishnupriya?
Yes, I hope all of these answers are increasing your flow of energy, because that's what this does. At the end of the day, what we are learning through all these answers are higher or faster flow perspectives, right? So usually we would come from all these different schools of thought might be creating slow moving energies in us, because those perspectives are kind of heavy, right? When I feel and think that, oh, God is above me and I have to, as I said, that's the culture I come from, I have to pray God to make happen. And somewhere there's that disempowerment, all of that. So this is what we call, as an example, this is what we call as a slow moving perspective. And now that we are listening to the COO, all of their perspectives are from that fast flowing energy, right? So as we shift and change our perspectives, our flow of energy increases. So what we are really doing through listening to these answers and grasping these new concepts and shifting our perspectives through this is actually helping us increase our flow of energy. So each question, as you might listen to it and start applying, you will start seeing that your flow of energy increases day by day as you start applying these. So I hope this helps. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And if any of these answers interests you, then please reach out to us, and you can also join us in the 5D living experiment. So we'll see you in the
See you in
next
the next
video.
video.
See you there.